Pakistani friends, I think, like to dangle this nuclear bogey to get all of you excited and anxious. This nuclear thing is a bogeyman, and I would urge people not to worry, because we'll have to really wait for them to start seriously threatening this before anyone takes them serious.
The fact that the fighting escalated so quickly, and there was some concern about the nuclear exchange potentially taking place, is this the new normal? Are we going to be stuck in an endless cycle of sort of attacks and responses? Will this help deter future attacks, or do we have nuclear brinksmanship coming up more and more?
I think what happened was so far short of anything remotely approaching a nuclear threshold that the proposition, frankly, is laughable. Our Pakistani friends, I think, like to dangle this nuclear bogey to get all of you excited and anxious. But I mean, if we've got a nuclear power engaged in a war right now for 2.5 years in Europe, and no one has talked about nukes yet. I mean, why would 2.5 days in India suddenly lead to fears of nuclear escalation? And when you think about conflicts between India and Pakistan, there have been 4 wars. And though this is a frustrating and unavoidable incident, it isn't anything like the wars we are talking about in the past. There's been one war since both countries went nuclear, the Kargil War of 1999. And that went on for a month almost, and nobody talked about nukes. This nuclear thing is a bogeyman, and I would urge people not to worry, because, I mean, why would anyone assume that the first option India, by the way, has already decreed a policy of no first use. So India, in any case, would never brandish a nuclear threat. Pakistan has not declared any such policy. In fact, they've implied the opposite. But we'll have to really wait for them to start seriously threatening this before anyone takes them seriously. And I honestly, on this particular point, nothing we did was an existential threat to Pakistan. It started off as calibrated retribution, and it ended up with some punitive actions against their misbehavior, but nothing more than that.